Take a metaphorical journey with me. I want you to imagine yourself snow skiing and flying down the slopes as fast as you can. You're enjoying the scenery and all that nature has to offer you. You're not paying attention, and bam, you hit a huge rock. You go flying in the air 100 miles an hour. You hit the ground and start rolling. You finally stop when you hit a tree. Next thing you know, you feel and hear a loud roar. It's an avalanche coming your way, but you can't move. This is exactly how my breast cancer story began. I knew something was wrong when I saw a pea-sized lump in my breast. In your mind, you always hope for the best, but for me, it was not to be. August 29th, 2016, my life changed forever when I heard the dreaded 3 words no one wants to hear. You have cancer. I was in disbelief. After all, my girlfriend had had the same lump. They told her it was a cyst. Surely I had the same outcome, but that was not to be either. I remember going into a full-blown panic attack and running out of the room with my husband dead on my tail. I threw my hands up and said, just give me some time. This is a lot for me to process. The nurse and the doctor peeked behind him to ensure I was okay. I regained my composure and I went back into the exam room. They told me at this time my stage cancer was unknown, but we all knew my life would change forever. As I sat in the car after diagnosis, my life flashed before my eyes. Unanswered questions were lingering in my head. Then the sun shined on my face. I promised myself one thing in silence, that I was gonna fight. And so the fight began. It was not easy. Things I love were being taken away from me by force. Time with my husband and my daughters, sit kneecap to kneecap with families, helping them to get out of debt. I'm a financial educator, and I teach families financial literacy. And I volunteer with our youth, teaching them the importance of saving early. I miss doing the work I love and for the people who needed me. I found it was very difficult to accept help from my family and my friends. When you're used to running the show, it's so hard to let anyone else take the helm. I watched my body change before my very eyes, but I'm a woman of faith. It was my turn to follow the scripture. Be still and know that I am God. I listened and I knew in my heart that one day everything would return back to me. I've always been a person who has been very open about my life. I decided if I had to go through this journey, so I called it, I wasn't gonna do it alone. I began making live Facebook videos and reaching out to everyone. And just like that, Fighter the Phoenix was born. And so was my second act. From Fighter the Phoenix Facebook videos, I hope that my journey might help other women facing breast cancer. I wanted to show them that it was okay to be scared, that it was okay to ask for help, to laugh and to cry. Most of all, I wanted them to know that there was light at the end of the tunnel, that they would become someone new, and hopefully someone even stronger, just like the phoenix rising from the ashes. To my surprise, I received tremendous support. It came in the form of cards, care packages from all over the world. Women were watching and they were listening. Now, over a year later, I have become mentally stronger than I've ever was. I'm back doing what I love, spending quality time with my family and helping those around me to do the same. So remember my metaphor? This is our lives, people. We start out enjoying our lives, working in our chosen passions, and then we hit a hard place. Sometimes we get knocked from one rock to another, and then we start that downhill spiral. For me, breast cancer was the rock. The flying in the air was what I was missing because everything was moving so fast. When I rolled down the hill, it represented the fact that my life was about to take a tumble. When I hit the tree, it stunned me, but when I also gave me a moment to think about how I got there. And then an avalanche covered me. I could no longer run, but but I had to face everything head on. In life, you have to plan the unnecessary, or you have to remove the unnecessary. You have to plan and reflect on the past so you would not repeat it. But there's one more image in my metaphor. The sun came out and melted the snow away from me. This represents refreshing your passions and adding new elements to your life, because it's what keeps us alive. It's about creating your second act. It's about how no matter what your challenge, any one of us can go from fighter to phoenix. Thank you.